Hello everyone, in this video I'll be translating and summarizing the latest Urdu broadcast by Imran Riaz Khan to make it accessible for our English-speaking audience. Let's go through the key developments and insights in Imran Riaz Khan's words. Viewers, once again today, members of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf or PTI will try to meet Imran Khan Sahib. Today is Thursday, but the meeting is very difficult because political people are not allowed to meet him. Only two of Imran Khan's sisters are allowed to meet him, or sometimes a lawyer is permitted for a short time, like Barrister Saif, who is granted permission to meet Imran Khan Sahib. Normally politicians are not allowed. Ali Amin Gandapur Sahib seemingly does not want to meet. Now look, if Barrister Saif can meet him, then why is Ali Amin Gandapur not being allowed? Ali Amin Gandapur should ask his subordinates who report to Barrister Saif what magical connection they have that lets them meet Imran Khan, but not him. So it's quite clear that Ali Amin Gandapur does not want to meet him, and messages are instead sent to Imran Khan Sahib via Barrister Saif. Currently, the situation is that another attempt will be made, but I don't think the meeting will happen. And even if it does, no significant outcome will come from it today. PTI is trying to build momentum for its movement, and also the Tehreek Tahafuz-e-Ain-e-Pakistan, or Movement for the Protection of Pakistan's Constitution, has been formally established. From what I've learned, Salman Akram Raja Sahib has made some very important remarks. Others involved also participated in discussions. The formation is such that Mahmood Khana Chakzai is the chairman, while Allama Raja Nasir Abbas, Mustafa Nawaz Khokar, Akhtar Mengal and Zain Shah are vice-chairman. Asad Kaiser is the general secretary, Sahibzada Hamid Raza is the information secretary, and Akhundzada Hussain is the spokesperson. The most senior PTI representative involved is Asad Kaiser, who is currently in the UK. Once he returns to Pakistan, he'll resume responsibilities. So for now, Salman Akram Raja Sahib, PTI's Secretary General, is handling communications. He said that people often say elections have always been stolen throughout Pakistan's history, and so we should stay silent too. But we will not stay silent. We have to change history. Millions of young Pakistanis reject this narrative that elections have been stolen for the past 78 years. This country is being run for the sugar and cement mafias. Today's youth knows what's going on. Take sugar, for instance. It was exported cheaply. Now it's being imported expensively. So cheap exports, expensive imports. Who benefits from this? Only those who don't want democracy. I'm surprised by Salman Akram Raja's statement as well. He said global oil prices are 15 lower than in Pakistan. He simply said that, but didn't mention that during Imran Khan's time, oil was above 100 per barrel. Even when it was $105, the petrol price was much cheaper than now. Today, oil is cheaper on the global market but more expensive in Pakistan. If Imran Khan were buying oil at today's prices, petrol in Pakistan would be 100 rupees per litre. But during his tenure, oil was expensive, yet petrol was sold cheap. Today, oil is cheap, but petrol is sold expensive. So just compare. If today's oil prices existed during Imran's tenure, petrol would have cost 100 rupees per litre. I've tried to simplify the data for the common person. Moving on. Another important point, witnesses of May 9th are disappearing. And here's how. Previously, I told you that the main police witness in the case was on leave on May 9th. This is documented in the police register. The station house officer wrote that this officer is a habitual absentee, and until he presents himself to the superintendent police, he shouldn't be allowed to return to duty, nor should his leave be accepted. Yet this same absentee officer is now being pressured to become a witness in the case. Now witnesses are fleeing, while judges are chasing after them. Look at this. Here is a non-bailable arrest warrant. The judge has issued the warrant and ordered Esho Sarwar Road to present the witness in court on July 17th. If the warrant isn't executed, then the SHO must appear in court himself. So the May 9th witnesses are fleeing. The ones left are unreliable. The entire May 9th narrative has collapsed. Only the Judges are dragging the case along due to pressure from the establishment. They are beating a dead horse. They drag the case here and there. Judges themselves are fed up. They know the cases are baseless, and they will eventually have to release the accused. For God's sake, let there be some dignity left in the judiciary. Now look at the condition of judges. There's a trial going on inside Kotlakpat jail, and Shakir Awan reported this. During the trial, electricity went out and the atmosphere became stifling. The judge got very angry and demanded that a generator be installed immediately. He scolded the jail authorities, saying, "How can we hold a trial in this suffocating heat?" But just 3 days earlier, Dr. Yasmin Rashid and other PTI leaders had submitted a written complaint to the same judge about hours-long load shedding in their prison cells. Prisons have dual power connections and don't usually face load shedding. I know this well. Even Nawaz Sharif and Zardari have been jailed and never complained of load shedding. But for PTI leaders, even electricity is taken away. Dr. Yasmin Rashid had submitted a request saying that elders were facing breathing issues due to heat. But the judge took no action. Yet when the courtroom lost power for a few minutes, he immediately demanded a generator. So if judges only care about themselves and not the ordinary prisoner, how will they deliver justice? Now regarding Sajjad Burki Sahib, a close associate of Imran Khan and currently in America. PTI is active internationally, and Mohammed Zubair Sahib, who is currently in Canada, revealed a big story. Zubair Ali Khan said that PTI tried to prevent Zulfi Bukhari from speaking at the United States Congress's Tom Lantos Human Rights Commission about Imran Khan. In fact, a written letter was sent, supposedly from Imran Khan's family, saying only his sons Salman Khan and Qasim Khan are authorized to speak on his behalf. This message was conveyed by Sajjad Burki via email to United States Congressmen Chris Smith, James P. McGovern, and Mark Mallouk. In the email, Burki wrote, "I'm writing in reference to the hearing on June 15th regarding political oppression in Pakistan by the Tom Lantos Human Rights Commission. I serve as Secretary General of PTI's Office of International Chapters. I've been contacted by Chairman Imran Khan's family expressing serious concerns about representation. The family has requested I inform you clearly that only Salman Khan and Qasim Khan, who are United Kingdom citizens, are authorized to speak on his behalf. They will visit the United States next week and are ready to meet with Commission members to discuss Imran Khan's ongoing unjust detention and political oppression." Now, if PTI didn't want Zulfi Bukhari to speak, they could have just told him directly. Why send a letter? Zulfi Bukhari can't even return to Pakistan. Everyone knows this. Same with Qasim Suri, Murad Saeed. All of them are paying a price for loyalty to Imran Khan. If they weren't loyal, their issues could be resolved easily. So casting doubts on them is strange. Yes, one reason might be Zulfi Bukhari has good relations with Bushra Bibi, while it's known that there are tensions between Alima Khan and Bushra Bibi. Even Bushra Bibi's sister frequently criticizes Imran Khan's sisters, so this internal power struggle continues. This is a family matter, after all. These things happen. But can someone who has paid the price, someone who has endured hardship alongside Imran Khan, be targeted like this and ignored? Should we only listen to Imran Khan's sons and not to those who stood by him through thick and thin? This should be seen as weakening and undermining Imran Khan's cause. I have more news related to this, important information that I'll share with you in the coming days. But right now, our citizens in Balochistan are facing grave injustice. On one hand, Balok families came to Islamabad to demand justice for their loved ones. It was raining there and, well, the administration didn't even allow them to pitch tents. Imagine that. Sisters, daughters and elders were standing there getting drenched in the rain. I want to commend the journalists who stood with them during this tough time, especially the daughter of Shireen Mazari, Iman Mazari. In my view, a highly respectable name who has achieved a lot at a young age and has earned a place in the hearts of Pakistanis. She stands for human rights. Iman Mazari was present there. Then Mahmood Khana Chakzai came. Then Allama Raja Nasir Abbas came. Then Mustafa Nawaz Kokar came. PTI should also send a delegation to sit and speak with them. I saw Asad Tour there and many other journalists. I can't name them all, but thanks to each of them. And now look at the obstinacy of the administration. They let these poor people get soaked in the rain. They were just asking to be allowed to pitch tents. The administration said, "Get permission, or go inside the press club, or we'll take action." They were being threatened. Back in 2023, when they came in winter, they were beaten and tortured. Water cannons were used on the sisters and daughters in the middle of the night. These are painful things to witness. But people have come to Islamabad seeking justice for their loved ones and are protesting outside the press club. Balochistan is burning. Incidents of gunfire are happening everywhere. A member of the famous Sabri Karwal family, whose name escapes me right now, was crying, saying their bus was fired upon. 3 people died, 5 were injured. What was our fault, he asked. We are artists. We were invited to perform at a program. They were deeply wronged. Their loved ones' bodies were lying there. Killings and destruction are rampant across Balochistan. No road is safe, no major highway is secure. In many places, the writ of the government is gone. And while this is happening, a video of the Chief Minister of Balochistan driving in the UK goes viral. He's driving a right-hand vehicle, typical in the UK and Europe, singing songs in Balochi, cruising along. His children live and study there. He's enjoying himself while people here suffer. I'm amazed at the shamelessness. How such people have been imposed on this nation is beyond understanding. What kind of specimens have been imposed on us? The administration has been ruined. We had heard that Lahore gets flooded, but now Chakwal is also drowning. Mandi Bahodin is underwater. Cities in Upper Punjab are flooding too. In Chakwal, entire cars are submerged and people are trying to pull their vehicles out of the water. We witnessed that today. It's a deeply distressing situation in Pakistan. Now, a piece of news about Bushra Bibi. I've learned that a sister-in-law and a daughter of hers went to meet her when Imran Khan's sisters were allowed a visit. They were told that only one could meet her, not both. Ultimately, no meeting was allowed. The food and clothes they brought for Bushra Bibi were not delivered to her. The next day, on Wednesday, they sent the items again, but still nothing was given. She is continuously being harassed and denied visits. Imran Khan has claimed that Field Marshal Asim Munir holds personal resentment against Bushra Bibi. Now, viewers, let's move to the big story I want to share with you. So, just a few days ago, I broke the news about the illegal registration of non-custom-paid vehicles in Pakistan. Basically, fake registrations are being issued, these cars are being legalized and sold, and the government isn't getting even a penny in tax. After our expose, the government actually became active. 27 people were arrested. 2 deputy commissioners were suspended and, well, their names were placed on the exit control list. But honestly, this is not the end of it. Now, I'll tell you that 5 government IDs were misused. And yes, we've identified them too, and I'll disclose them in the coming days. One officer, Miss Mariam Jamila, the DC Customs, was badly wronged. Customs Department employees, listen up, be alert and mentally prepared that anything can happen. And why, you might ask? Because these officers are not at fault. I had said earlier that their IDs were misused by someone else. They didn't make fake entries themselves. I mean, think about it. Would a civil servant who passed CSS, someone highly qualified, really be foolish enough to use their own ID and password to make fake entries in exchange for just a few lakhs in bribes? The government suffers losses in crores, but the officer gets only a few lakhs. Would anyone risk their entire career for that? No one leaves such clear evidence. These fake entries, who made them? That's the real question. And now, I'll answer that. All the IDs have passwords and only the owner is supposed to have access. But others, specifically those managing the system or the database, can also access them. The database administrators can do this, and where is the database? Well, behind this entire scam, more than the customs staff, the people inside Pakistan's single window are involved. If you Google PSW, you'll see that it's a digital platform allowing traders to submit documents and information for imports, exports and transits via a single entry point. They regulate trade and have access to customs databases and all these IDs. Now, how can we trace who used which ID? 2 key tools help: Jump Server and X Forwarder. These are computer terms, of course. Using these, you can trace who used a particular ID, but these tools were disabled a few months ago. The jump server, which logs administrator activity, was removed, so no trace remains of who accessed the system from the outside. Similarly, X-forwarder, which logs public IP addresses, was also removed. So you can't even trace where the fake entry came from. Just find out who had these disabled. Who removed the jump server? Who removed the X-forwarder? That's your answer. Let me give you some names. Imran Mohammed, the longest-serving DG Customs. 4 major scandals happened during his time. He is now DG Customs Reforms in Grade 21. Ask him, he'll tell you the whole story. Aftab Haider, CEO of Pakistan Single Window, earns 1.8 million rupees a month. Naveed Memon, a Grade 19 officer, gets 750,000 rupees salary plus allowances. Aftab Haider and Naveed Memon jointly hired a 12-person IT team. These people had the access to manipulate different IDs, and this, according to my sources, is where the wrongdoing happened. If you want to investigate, start here. Also investigate Arshad Hussain, Head of Operations, and Azim Afzal, Chief Technical Officer at PSW. All this happened under their watch, and there's more coming. The actions taken so far are just the beginning. I have enough evidence. I'm not passing judgment, just urging the government to investigate. If they find nothing, I'll take responsibility. I said non-custom-paid cars would be caught. They were. I said the system was misused, and it was. Now I'm saying investigate these people. You won't find the real culprits in customs. You'll find them inside Pakistan's single window. There are also 5 underqualified employees, intermediate pass, being paid over 200,000 rupees monthly within PSW operations. More to come. In Karachi, plans are already underway to shift the customs server to another location. This server contains records from a needle to an aircraft. You can't imagine the magnitude of what's about to unfold. This is all for now. I'll keep revealing more step by step. If you truly want to catch corruption in Pakistan's system, start here. You'll find it fascinating. That wraps up our translation of Imran Riaz Khan's video. I hope this English version helped you understand his message better. Please like, share and subscribe to Awami Lens to help our community grow. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of this effort.